So I got this comment, and it is from R.A. Rochester. And he asks, or he says, I'm considering an 1LZ, but I am concerned about the blind spot. Is it worth spending the extra money for the 2LZ? Also, the rear view mirror camera is now standard on the 2025 1LZ, which was only available on the 2 and 3LZ. I'm trying to make up my mind here. Thanks. And I did notice yesterday, I was picking my daughter up from school, and I was looking to see where she was coming from, but out the side mirror was kind of hard to see. But the rear view camera actually was a wider field of vision, so it was easier to see everybody who was coming up behind me. So I will say, from a blind spot perspective, the rear view camera is definitely a win. If it comes standard on a 1LZ, then thumbs up. If you're getting a 2025 then or newer, then that box is checked, problem solved. And I would definitely opt for the rear view camera. Now, from the perspective of a 1LZ, 2LZ, 3LZ, let's talk about that. But first, check this out. This is our new closet wardrobe that's nearly complete. And actually, let me back this up a little bit and start from the beginning. Michelle is cleaning up because today is the day. It doesn't feel like we waited that long, really, because we've been pretty busy since we started this. But today, this wall will change. And we will have a custom-built wardrobe, workstation, studio, maybe. Not really sure.
I don't know if the whole thing finishes today. I don't think the whole thing finishes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because in here, there's nowhere to hang long clothing.
My dirty closet.
Because everything is like double stacked. So this wardrobe will be capable of long hangy stuff.
Long hangy stuff.
Mr. Greg is at the gate. Or at least he's making his way in now. The wall is prepped, cleared out, cleaned. This is the before. We're going to do a little YouTube magic here. And then this is the after transition. Are you excited?
Yes, I am. You know what I'm even more excited about? We get to buy new bedside tables when it's all said and done, because those won't look good with it.
We were playing games with the weather today because it's supposed to rain, and obviously we don't want our new cabinets to get wet. But we got a window of opportunity here enclosed in a U-Haul trailer, and this should work out just fine. Hey, it is so hot out here. And so part of this isn't just for our vlog here, but it's also to include for the neighborhood in case anyone else would be interested in having custom cabinets made by Greg, which I don't think his company is Cabinets by Greg, but his name is Greg. And here they come. Probably need to move as much as you can move, as fast as you can do it.
Step. We got steps. About 3 steps there. You got 2 steps up. One more. Step up here. 3-inch step right there.
You're headed back that way.
How are you doing?
Did you hear?
Huh?
He said, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I thought you were talking to him.
You're busy. I get it.
Putting in my own elbow grease for the day.
Excited.
Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's just the cases and boxes. I mean, it's not everything. It's in
I'm
there.
still excited.
And this is 3/4 inch real wood, none of that particle board junk.
They did a good job of spraying the finish too. Yeah. Nice.
Greg's a professional.
Ooh, look at this. It's like I just climb in and be like, ta-da, like a Barbie in a box, minus being a Barbie.
And it's superior results, kitchen and bath, custom cabinetry and installation. Greg Pawy, owner. srkbcabinets.com. I guess I did it backwards. Superior results. Why's there dog food right there?
Huh?
This is a random piece of dog food right
It
there.
wasn't there a second ago. Did you drag it with you on your shoes on it?
Everybody's moving back to school. The U-Haul guy only had one truck on it.
Did you book an appointment?
A nice door or something to get started.
We always get them from Fort Walton, but as big as that one is over there, sometimes we get there, there's nothing there.
Yes, for sure. Thank you.
I forgot it doesn't all move at the same time when I pulled this piece.
This is an eclectic style arrangement for the living room. We should leave it like this.
I was just thinking about that. Honestly. I was like, why not? Just Van Gogh it.
They said they wouldn't even bring the cabinets if the air conditioning wasn't on.
So Greg, what kind of wood is this again?
This is cabinet grade birch plywood.
3/4 inch birch.
3/4 inch birch.
All right, so we've got these boxes in, and now they're going to trim. I'm gonna show you guys in just a second. They're going to trim the baseboards because these are going to sit flush against the wall. Then they're going to install these boxes. Later on, we actually have more boxes to come that go across the top with some frosted glass. We got some lighting built in. There's going to be a desk in the middle and all that other good stuff. But this is just to get the boxes in, make space and room in his shop, so you can complete this project as well as start other projects. And yeah, today is August 11th, but he says that he should be done within the next week and a half completely. And so let's just see if I can show you a little bit. Are you becoming an editor now?
I got you. I'll vacuum stuff up.
I got to do a little bit of
Oh, no worries. I'll get it.
Anyway, this is roughly the size. We still have another unit that goes on top.
Okay.
And then this essentially is your a ½ inch smaller than what we were talking about. So
Okay.
you got 35 and a half and 36.
That's fine.
You'll have a filler piece that goes over here
Okay.
and meets the wall. You'll have a toe kick that goes on the bottom face of all of it will be black.
Okay.
And then these will have drawers in the bottom and then hanging up above it to a certain point. And then you can probably have a shelf on top of that.
Okay.
This one will be open for your stuff all the way up,
Okay.
way high for your dresses. We're gonna have to do something on this side piece
Okay.
to make this a little bit more rigid.
Okay.
It's a little flimsy, so I'm gonna need to put some sort of a support piece here. I don't know if you maybe like a small little storage rack for small things that would go here on the
Okay.
side.
That's fine.
That would just give me something that would let me sturdy that outside up. These up against each other help each other out, but that
Yeah.
one on the side, that big of a distance there with no cross piece in the middle, eventually it's gonna want to bow.
Okay.
So if we put something on the inside, a little rack or a shelf, and I'll look a few things up, but be thinking about that.
Well, could you put a bar, but put it like towards the back? That way the dresses can still hang in front of it and it won't affect them, or it needs to be in the middle and look for
It doesn't matter. I can put it right here behind the hinges, and I just need something 2 or 3 inches. So I mean, really, it could be as inconspicuous as just like a 1x right here on the inside.
Okay. Whatever you need to
And
do.
nothing else if you want, or we could make it into something that will be useful and storage over here that will take up 2 or 3 inches of space on that side of the cabinet. But it could just be one single board that runs right behind the hinges and really won't be in the way of anything.
Okay.
But that I need the structure on the outside.
No, that's fine. Whatever you think is going to give you the best, do that.
Okay. And then here I have this other cabinet at the house. I didn't have it all put together yet because I wanted to put all this together first. If we need to adjust, we can adjust here.
Okay.
And we need a ½ inch. So
Yeah.
it was wise to do that. I pushed trim back up on top and pulled the nails out of that, the baseboard and everything. It's up there. So when we need it, we'll have it.
Okay.
I have these other 2 side cabinets, 3 sides made. I just have to make the bottoms. And then this middle section, trim it down, put it up in your knee drawer. And I'll have those in a couple days.
Okay.
And then it will be, from there, it will just be the guts at that point.
Okay.
And hinges and doors. And
So
all
I
those.
need to have the handles by,
Next week.
and then how many handles?
I can tell you that
Okay.
later.
'Cause I'm trying to figure
I
out
think of my
because
drawing and I can tell you real quick.
let me know how many, like, are the drawers are just going to be a pull thing, like, or a push thingy? Like, how do the drawers go?
They can be, what I thought would be good would be a flat
Okay.
little like tab.
Perfect.
It's very inconspicuous.
Okay.
It kind of hooks the back of the drawer.
Okay.
And then we can put the drawers closer together.
I
so
like
you don't
that.
get your hands in there.
So do I need
And,
to get the tabs, or you'll do that part?
You can get tabs that would match what you're
Okay.
doing. They make them about 2 or 3 inches wide.
Okay.
And they're only about yay long, and they just hook the back of the drawer. And some of them have a little curve to them or whatever, but that'll keep you from grabbing with your hands on the wood. It'll just keep things nicer.
That works. Max, come here.
And you'll have 8 drawers,
Okay.
4 in each one of these units.
Okay.
And then I'll have like a shelf, and then a hanging bar, and then probably another shelf
Okay.
up on top of that. And then you'll have another cabinet
Up there.
up on top.
All right.
And then this one, I made it all one piece. I think it's 36 inches tall, and it will line up across the top with everything else. And then we're gonna have glass doors in these
Okay.
units here. And then I'll have 2 shelves for you here. And I made the uppers a ½ inch narrower in the back, so if we want to run wiring, snake a wire behind some stuff or whatever, we can do that in the upper cabinets
Okay.
between everything. And then up under here also, and I'll make a 1/4 inch piece to cap all that off once we run wires and do whatever we want in there. Then I'll cover all that up.
Okay.
And the lighting and stuff with the bottom piece.
Okay.
Should be pretty simple from there.
Well, that's good news. Holy shit. I love it. And now we'll have to go and do some hardware shopping and get everything, all the little knickknacks we need, the handles and the poles to really kind of bring it all together, button this up, and probably in the next few days, just be finished, completely done with our new custom built bedroom wardrobe, desk area, workstation, and partial YouTube studio. And that also means it's time to get to work. Time to try to pay these freaking bills. And I wanted to show you guys this. This is actually a video that I made. And it looks like I put this video up about a month ago, July 13th. But this is just one of many videos, but this video was a really, really good representation, I thought, accurately to share this and how the YouTube ad revenue breakdown really works. This video is only 27 minutes long. And I will say that for as long as I've been doing it and the practice that I have, it comes relatively easily and naturally to me to be able to knock these things out and still have plenty of time like the rest of my day to just enjoy, hang out, have fun, drive my car, shoot the shit, whatever it may be. And this video received almost 368,000 views. It definitely crossed over the threshold for monetization. 4,000 watch hours, definitely crossed over the threshold for subscriber count of 1,000 subscribers in just one video, and produced over $1,200 in revenue. And I'm pretty sure that pays the car payment. I'm not 100% sure because I forgot how much the car payment really is, but we're pretty close there probably. I really don't remember how much the car payment is. But yeah, so this is the back end of YouTube Studio Analytics from a monetized channel creator perspective, in case you've never seen it. And this just shows the revenue for a video. And this video actually, I'd be 100% honest with you guys, paid really, really low at $11 and change for the CPM, which is what advertisers pay YouTube, and $3.42 for the RPM, which is what YouTube pays the creator, or in this instance, me, myself. It's really, really low. Like, it's really low. I've seen the RPM way higher than that. And so, you know, just imagine like if the same video got the same amount of views and had double the RPM, it would have made double the money. But, you know, you take the good with the bad. It's kind of like an dollar cost averaging system here. And I don't necessarily focus on trying to hammer home the RPM or CPM, and more so just the raw, natural, honest connection that in essence, essentially produces the most impressions and views. And then, you know, the dollars add up. And, you know, for as quickly and easily as it is to create these videos, it's like, well, I could just make another one and maybe it'll do just as well. And I can make twice that amount of money in the same day with, you know, an hour's worth of work. Now, I will say that I would probably have to do a little bit of homework, a little bit of research to tell you exactly what the 2025 or 2026 Z06 trim packages are giving you, standard or not now, as I haven't really been checking the market like that or building anything after I bought mine. And whatever was 2023 may be different in 2025, 2026. And honestly, maybe your best reference for that now might actually be Will Motivation, because I hear that he's introducing one of these, or at least a Z variant of some sort with a flat plane crank V8 into his garage and collection as he is preparing himself to survive the recession. But I'll just give you my breakdown for my 2023. And if you're buying new, 2025, 2026, you know, and you can afford it, I would say get every option you could possibly afford. And I think that the beauty of a 25 or newer, I think it comes down to maybe just one simple little feature, and it's the front trunk, the frunk. And apparently it's now soft close. I really wish that was soft close. And I believe the 25s have automatic high beams. I really think that those two would be really, really appreciated, especially considering not the front trunk soft close, but the automatic high beams that I did have in my Porsche Macan GTS. I kind of missed that feature. I will say I don't really drive this car at night, but the few times that I have, I've said to myself, man, it would be nice to have that feature. But at the same time, I don't really like driving this car at night. And over here, it's really, really dark at night. They're trying to save the sea turtles. And so it's just, I'm not super comfortable in it at night. And so I just don't do it. There's that. But when it came down to what trim level, I knew it was going to be a 2LZ or better, or actually it was going to be a 2LT or better. Because initially I was going to get a Stingray. And so I was looking at LT trims. So it was going to be a 2LT or better. And the reason for it was primarily because of the sound system and the ability to have a front axle lift, which wasn't available on a 1LT. This one here, I ended up buying pre-owned. It was used, and I didn't get to spec it, or at least pick exactly what I wanted. So it ended up being a 3LZ since it's a Z06. And that just basically gave me everything I wanted in a 2, plus a little bit extra, which I think really kind of comes down to the Alcantara or suede headliner, A-pillars, and maybe the fact that the GT2 seats are standard, which even if I got a 2LT or 2LZ, GT2 seats were a must. Now the headlights come on. So yeah, the GT2 seats were a must. And I love these seats, absolutely love them. So now I will say, full transparency, the fact that I got the front axle lift, I'm very pleased that I got it. However, I don't use it very much. I don't use it often. There's only been really like one instance where I found that I needed it, and it's actually in my own driveway, only if I pull in forward. If I back in, no issue whatsoever, but if I pull in forward, it will scrape, and so I need a front axle lift. And that's pretty much it. However, in the future, if I do decide to lower the car, I am definitely gonna wanna have that front axle lift functioning if I lower the car. It's a big if, but honestly, consideration, the modifications that I would do would be lowering the car, perhaps maybe doing the Phoenix design downpipes or cats or straight pipes or test pipes or however you want to describe them. I would probably do that. And I think that would be it. I don't think I would do the solar pedal commander. I don't think I would do that. But you know, as far as the new options, you know, getting a 1LZ, I don't think you're gonna be at all disappointed in driving the car whatsoever. This thing is absolutely freaking amazing. However, for some of the creature comforts, a better sound system, the opportunity or ability to have the front axle lift, you know, whatever options can come in a 2 or a 3, you know, honestly, if you're going to spend the money to get into the car, I feel like you should probably just spend a little bit extra and at least get a 2LZ. If getting the car in a 1LZ is a little bit of a stretch, I get it, I understand, you know, do you, YOLO, you'll love it. But maybe, just maybe, after a while, you'll say to yourself, I kind of want a 2LZ or a 3LZ later down the road, maybe. But I hope that kind of answered the question. I hope it was a little bit helpful. I may be rambling or just kind of like way off base with, you know, my comparison of the trim levels. But as always, feel free, you guys, throw your comments in the comment section down below. Please try to be nice and respectful to each other. And big shout out to The Factor and to AB Coyote. You're both moderators on the channel. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. And I'll see you on the next one.